Hey guys, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're just going to continue our journey into the Lost Chapel. So let's stealth up. We'll use buffs soon. We just want to get to a point where we need to have a fight. Yeah, I think Sealer should be fine without her horse. Okay. We can't get to that. Fair enough. Oh. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and various tools from scissors to drills are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pin cushions for long rusty needles, threads still in them. They are plying their work on bound-up soldiers, still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. That's nasty. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyway. Yours is good though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now. Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. The living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget about all those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands, sink your fingers into their meat, let the smell out. Feel the warm blood spraying, that is what happiness is. How terrible, disgusting, indecent. This talk about meat and blood makes me sick. Camellia inhales deeply and licks her lips. I must disagree. This ghoul is a professional surgeon. The quality of his work is superior to that of many young specialists in Absalom. I'm sure he will agree to move to Absalom if offered a decent salary. In meat. Finion's voice trembles. I've seen this before, only there was a hearth and an anvil and... no, I can't remember. Okay, let's use stealth. Failed, okay. Exhaling sharply, the ghouls abruptly turn to you. Ah, new material. Even better than old stuff. With quick swipes of their blades, the ghoul craftsmen finish off their prisoners and turn to attack you. Alright. Let's use the buffs now, because I think there's a few more fights coming along. Okay, we do have Death Ward, so that's good. Alright, let's get into it then. Okay, there's a trap. Alright, let's... Okay, Camellia. Right, now Camellia has to get away from those guys.
Do not hold back.
Hunt Master. Alright, that's not ideal.
You should have listened to reason.
Oh, land stuck because Nenio's in the way, that's why. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's get the dog straight up there.
You won't survive me.
Okay, let's see. Looks like everyone's okay. That chest is like almost invisible, which is a bit weird. Okay. Let's head into this door then. Irabeth. Okay. The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills the room. Bodies are impaled on iron hooks hanging from the ceiling like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Iomade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. After casting her eyes around the room, Camellia wets her lips and pointedly pinches her nose. Commander Tirabe, the soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on his way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Iomade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on. Speak. Speak. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder, and then comes the cracking sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry.
Defeat is not an option. Strike
Okay, that's not great.
I'll cut you wide open.
Commander, Irabeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly and blood pours from her mouth with her every word. You came. Cursing, Seela rushes to help Irabeth. With your help, Irabeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan but remains standing. You suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. I am alive. This boy is not. I've also been bitten. She lowers her head and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Praise the inheritor. She protects me from infection, otherwise I'd be like him. A fate worse than death. How many more of our soldiers have been turned into this? How many have we failed to protect? What lies further ahead? Did you see anything? Staunton Vane, the fallen paladin of Dresden. He is here with the demoness. It's a trap. Please be careful. That waste of space is still alive. Back at the Grey Garrison, I thought that eyeless beast only took him with her as a snack for the road. Can you walk? Anivia is waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. I guess we found all the all of our companions. Okay, I can't remember which quest that was. Kill Nilkineth. Oh, okay, it was a strike from the sky. It's not complete yet, but we found everyone. Okay. So now we have to kill Nilkineth. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's disarm this trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Let us press on.
Do I want to go through this door? Let's see if we can open it first. We can. I don't remember if this is the one that leads to the Nilkenneth fight or not. Possible, I suppose. I think this is the Nilkenneth fight, so let's well, actually, I don't know if I should explore anywhere else. I guess I should, and then we'll find a place to rest up and then get Sealer's horse back as well. In before this door opens up to the Nilkenneth fight.
Now we are making a
Okay, let's stealth everyone up again. That's good. Some ghouls have pinned a soldier to a tombstone covered with fresh blood. He doesn't fight back, but only begs them in a weak voice. Don't eat me, please. I don't want that. Did you hear? He doesn't want it. Well, alright. Let him go then. Dinner is cancelled. Let's go home. The ghouls burst into shrieking laughter. What if we really don't eat you? No one will touch you, you have my word. But first you'll have to do something. Eat some of my meat. The ghoul tears off a chunk of rotten flesh from his body and shakes it in front of the soldier's face. Eat it, eat it, eat it all and we'll let you go. But if you spit any out, we'll rip you to pieces. The soldier looks in terror at a piece of half-decayed meat dangling in front of his face and vomits on the tombstone. The ghouls laugh hysterically. I've eaten a lot of cave delicacies in my time, but raw ghoul flesh? That doesn't sound like it would be very good for your stomach. You may be interested to know that the disease that affects the transformation of a human into a ghoul has not been thoroughly researched. Nenia grabs a piece of someone's body lying around and takes a bite. Then she tosses it away and rubs her nose and ears with her hands. There, I hope the fever sets in quickly. Nenia. Hilarious. Okay, stealth. Let's try it this time. Failed again. Okay. The ghouls... Oh, as soon as you move toward the undead, their eyes fix on you. The ghouls howl and attack, but not before one of them rips out the soldier's throat. Okay. They've done that a few times now where we've been involved in a fight and they just kill their victims straight out, which is interesting.
The spirits demand your blood.
At least they seem to be going down okay, so that's good.
You're irrelevant.
Alright. That's done. Okay, let's stealth up. Okay, an epitaph written in Tian. It's etched into the stone. I lost my honor in my homeland. I regained it here. Fair enough. What did this thing? Ah, not too much. Okay. Is there anything over here? There is. Apparently. Okay, so from memory, I think this leads down to a lower level. Don't remember what we get out of it though. Okay, there's more loot, and then there's some loot up there. Rightio.
Godspeed.
Is that a gargoyle? That looks not very pleasant. Okay, I was expecting this to be some kind of trap. Might still be.
Let us press on.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else. See if there's something. Yep, something over here. Not much. Okay. I guess it's time to go into that room now. Question is, do I want the horse for Sealer? I guess not.
We march ahead.
Okay, let's save it here. I think we should use a heal. Okay, good. Let's make sure we're stealth. Let's get everyone that come through.
Up two, keep it up! Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
The ghouls march in the square before the bell tower to the tune of Nalkinus' cheerful laughter. You see living soldiers among them, wounded, frightened to death, struggling to march in step with the undead. Okay.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
You see two familiar figures in the bell tower. The fallen crusader Staunton watches marching ghouls with grim disgust. Minago takes him by the chin, her sharp claw leaving a scratch on his cheek, and turns his face to you.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture... Order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here!
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minago's mouth and reaches out to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away and the demon's tongue leaves a moist trace of slime on his cheek. Nasty.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at?
Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Okay, what? Which choice are we gonna make? Let's go with Staunton. Don't listen to her. She'll eat you as soon as you stop being useful.
Staunton, come out of there. Come back to us. You know what you're mixed up in is beyond vile. We can help you.
Such touching concern. What would you buy with it? Your life? You think I will defend you? Ask Minago to spare you? And then you'll fall to your knees? What a pathetic sight!
Stop talking! I hate idle chatter! No, Kenneth, sweetie. Bring me his head.
Okay, I guess it's pronounced Nolkina. The monster looks at you, and for a moment you feel once more that there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that a battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before, but your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes. Okay, well then. Now we need to charge in. Let's get Nenio to use Phantasmal Killer on Milkineth. Oh, it failed. Milkineth will saving throw succeeded. Oh, I rolled a 16. Okay, fair enough. That was brutal. It's going to be tough to get Milkineth to die to this. Let's move a little bit closer and let's use haste. Oh, Nenio's been held, I guess, which sucks because now we don't have Nenio involved in the fight. Let's keep Sealer going. Okay, we got haste. Now let's use Phantasmal Killer again. We got one more opportunity. Oh, no, Kenneth is down. I guess he got tripped. Okay, the Phantasmal Killer didn't work on it. It's unbearable. The roars of Nulkineth, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying, all this melds into a terrifying cacophony. An agonizing song of their tormented world. This shouldn't be happening, this shouldn't be happening, this shouldn't be happening. It won't happen. Anger, pain, fear, all emotions subside. Boundless triumphant power rises from somewhere deep within you. Now you only feel... Let's go with hope. A blinding flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the ghouls with their bared teeth. Rage and terror flash across the demon's twisted muzzle, and the despair on the people's faces is replaced with joy. Okay, let's see. I guess we can try and cast Magic Missile on it. Yeah, okay. Concealment Mist, that's fine. Do we have anyone? No, we don't have anyone that can use... what was it? Glitter Dust. Alright, let's use Prayer then. Okay. Oh, Lan is not on his pet. Okay, that's interesting. Get on his pet. If he can.
You should have listened to reason.
Lan can shoot there. Let's get Lan's dog over there. Just to tie up that archer. Huntmaster, rather.
Minago! Minago! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
How? This shouldn't have. Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do? I can't do anything with these swords. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Holding Staunton close to herself, Anago disappears. Interesting death throes. Nilkeeneth lets out a long grunt and freezes at your feet like a dirty heap of bloody fur. It grows quiet, no roaring or shrieking of monsters, no moaning of the wounded, no clamor of weapons. The dawn rises over the desecrated chapel.
The torturer is no more. But what happened before he died? It looked like what I heard happened at the Grey Garrison. A flash of power and a change. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There was a frightening beauty to it.
What do you feel? Power? New abilities? All of this is so exciting.
She lazily kicks the body of the dead Nabasu. Okay, Nilkeeneth went down a lot easier than I was expecting.
I need a mattress, preferably a magical one, so it will fly along wherever I go, and be ready if you start shaking again. It's no fun getting thrown to the rocks.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
That preposterous unscientific power again. Sooner or later, I will research it, categorize, and describe its effects. Or else I'm not Nenio, the greatest scientist on Galarion.
I guess we're going the lawful option. Yes, the power has come to me again. This is a sign that we are on the right path. The rays of the rising sun light up the gruesome battlefield where once again you felt the strange surge of power. The road awaits. Okay. Let's save it here, now that we've beaten Nilkeeneth. Ghoul Creeper. Okay, we have to talk to Anivia. Nilkeeneth has some nice gear. Alright. And we got another Mystic level, which is nice. Okay, let's stealth up, and doesn't seem like there's anything else here. I guess the only thing else we have left is all this unrevealed stuff, and then the downstairs as well. Okay. No, we just come through this way. Okay. We'll deal with the downstairs a little bit later. For now, I want to progress the quest to see if I can get some experience. Yeah, and we're about, what, 7.2k experience off? That's all we have to do, right? Yeah. Talk to Anivia. Okay. Wonder if there's... Ooh, descend to the foot? Okay. I don't know if I've gone down this way yet or not. Let's save it first and let's go. If nothing else, we could use the experience. It doesn't seem like they can get back to Anivia, so let's go up. Alright, we got 30 again, so that's good. Let's keep moving. Okay, that was the rusty blades thing. That's fine. Oh, hang on, I'm a bit lost now. Okay, they're just slowly making their way back over here. Can we just do this? I guess so. And then we'll watch them slowly make their way back to the camp, I guess. Hang on. I think there was an update to Toy Box and it might have reset the walk speed, so I'm gonna just increase the walking speed again, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, a bit faster now. Okay, that's good.
Time has come.
Otherwise, that previous speed is going to take forever to get anywhere. Regil looks at Sosil with contempt. Despite their difference in height, it seems it's the gnome who is looking down on his counterpart. You wanted to ask me about something. I'm listening. Sosil lowers his head with cold respect. Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. It regards a personal matter. There was a woman in your squad. She perished covering our retreat, and I don't even know her name. But she carried this shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know how she came to have it? A personal matter? Of course. How silly of me to expect a relevant question. Regil chuckles. After savoring the expression on Sosil's face, he continues. Her name was Marenta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She transferred to us from the Order of the Nail, the Extirpators chapter, if memory serves me right. I wasn't interested in her reasons for changing chapters, and she never gave any. Such transfers are not forbidden, though they are not encouraged. In any case, she had already had the shield when she came to us, and the only way to find out where she got it from is to ask her former chapter. But the gods only know where they are now and which demons they are slaughtering. Thank you for your answer, Paralictor. With cold politeness, Sosil lowers his head and bows before the knight, then turns to you. It seems I reached a dead end. This isn't the end. You can still find those knights. Perhaps if the goddess helped me, but where are they? Where do I even begin to look for them? If only I had a chance to talk to her while she was still alive. Sosil looks away. I sound so selfish. She died, and all I talk about is what she could have done for me, but it's not only that. The shield was Trevor's treasure. He wouldn't have given it away for no reason. How did this woman get it? Did she deceive Trevor, kill him, or perhaps the opposite? She meant so much to him that he gave her the shield voluntarily. I keep mulling it over, trying to understand, trying to imagine what happened to my brother and what role Miranda played in his story. If she was still alive, maybe I'd have to exact my vengeance for my brother on her, or maybe we'd sit next to each other and she'd tell me all about their adventures together. She might have become my mortal enemy or a sworn sister, but she's dead. She's just dead. None of that will happen now. Do you understand? The cleric's voice trembles. Perhaps we'll meet these extirpators. I shall pray that we do, but I won't hold my breath. Let's talk about this later. I need time to gather my thoughts. Okay, let's save it. Alright. There's Ulbrig. Alright, let's talk to Anivia. Anivia looks at you with apprehension. She warily reaches out for your shoulder, but then jerks her fingers away. That flash, this time it was even brighter than it was over the Grey Garrison, and you've changed again. Irabeth emerges from behind Anivia's back. Her body is covered in bandages, her hair is threaded with grey, and her voice is weak. It's as if she has aged a decade. You still came for me. For us. The half-orc's voice breaks. I thought it was the end. Anivia takes her wife by the arm as if fearing she might fall. Commander, I admit I've never believed in miracles, but now I know why the Queen put you in command of this army. Today you did the impossible again right before our eyes. You pulled your people from a demon's mouth, opened the road to Dresden for us, and you saved my family again. We've lost many people, but our army is still in fighting form. Yes, many died, and even more will die yet. Today, tomorrow, every day, until the end of this war. But every day there's another chance to save someone. She gives you a carefree smile. I hope these would-be crusaders will not easily forget the lesson this night has taught them. That this night has left scars on our soldiers, on their bodies and in their hearts, but it has also showed them that the power of demons is not boundless. We can destroy the demons, and we will. Fighting the demons on their own territory is better than waiting for them to come to us like they did in Canabras. We're on the right path. It might not be the easiest climb, but we'll be fine. Hey, why all the glum faces? We want. Come on. She raises her sword to the brightening sky, to victory. If we're finished here, I suggest we head back to the camp. The stench here is horrendous. Besides, I wouldn't mind catching up on some sleep. Is that right, Your Majesty? Are you tired? You don't like the nasty stench, huh? Should we put in a complaint that the demons didn't greet you with proper etiquette? As if you know anything about proper etiquette. I will remember this night for the rest of my life. Daeron's shoulders slump, but then he grins. I've always wanted to throw a bash in a church. I suppose this counts. If your bards are any good, they'll make at least a dozen songs about this night, with half of them so eerie they make you cry and shiver, and the other half jolly and bawdy, perfect for drunken hollering. Queen Galfrey whispers so only you can hear her. This beast possessed a terrible, unholy power, and still it fell at your feet. I was right about you. You are more than just a mighty force. You are our hope. For me, for us, for all of Golarion. Another thing, Commander. Your tiefling pal ran off the night of the attack. Nobody's seen him since. I'm not sure we'll be able to find him. He left without a trace. I'll get the survivors back to camp. Let them rest up a little while at least. It was a scary night, but we've still got Dresden ahead of us. Okay. Let's see. There's still quite a bit of stuff to explore. I think I'll wait a little bit before I do the mythic level ups. Although it's probably a good idea to get them done now before we tackle the rest of the Lost Chapel, and I guess also before we rest up once more, because I think we're going to take abundant casting on some of these companions, and that'll give them a lot of spells. Well, a lot more spell slots. I think with Nenio that's going to be the case, so we get more phantasmal killers, which will be handy. But yeah, I think this one will be a little bit shorter. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, and that you'll join me in the next one when we explore more of the Lost Chapel zone. But yeah, for now, thanks a lot for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one.